Are you looking for the best 3D printer? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best 3D printer on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Creality Ender-3 S1. Official Creality Ender-3 S1 3D printer, upgraded direct drive FDM 3D printers, quick assembly, with auto leveling bed, dual Z-axis screws, spring steel print bed, build size 220 by 220 by 270 mm. Creality Ender-3 S1 is the best 3D printer for beginners. I'd avoided Ender-3 printers for a long while, because they came in kit form and required many hours of assembly, setup, and fine-tuning to use. For just a little more than the kit versions, the newer Ender-3 S1 comes nearly fully pre-assembled, and with high-end features like a direct drive extruder and self-leveling bed. Print quality even out of the box was excellent, although a lot of that comes down to having good models to work from. I'd love it to have a touchscreen and Wi-Fi, but apart from those missing features, this is a great way to get polished results from a $400 3D printer. Number 2. Anycubic Mono. Anycubic Photon Mono 4K, Resin 3D printer with 6.23-inch monochrome screen, upgraded UV LCD 3D printer and fast in-amp, precise printing, 5.19-inch by 3.14-inch by 6.49-inch printing size. Best inexpensive Resin 3D printer. Resin printers are the next step up in rapid prototyping design technology when you want your printing to look as high quality as possible. Just be warned, the liquid resin is harder to work with, and it requires both good ventilation and a portable UV light to properly cure. This model is extremely popular with board game hobbyists who want to print pro-looking miniatures, and sometimes you'll see it fall in price. Number 3. Elegoo Saturn 2. Elegoo Saturn 2 MSLE 3D printer, UV resin photo curing printer with 10-inch 8K monochrome LCD, 219 by 123 x 250 mm superscript 3/8.62 by 4.84 by 9.84 in superscript 3 larger printing size. The best resin experience right now. The Elegoo Saturn 2 is an almost perfect upgrade from the original Saturn. It is bigger and more powerful, with better quality prints than its predecessor and my number 1 choice for a mid-range resin 3D printer. If you are looking to print serious details or a lot of tiny models, this is simply the best choice. Number 4. Flashforge Adventurer 4. Flashforge 3D Printer Adventurer 4, automatic leveling removable nozzle high temperature, Wi-Fi cloud fast printing, built-in HD camera and HEPA 13 air filter, enclosed chamber 220 by 200 by 250 mm. Best 3D printer for ease of use. The Flashforge Adventurer 3 has long been one of CNET's favorite mid-price 3D printers. The updated Adventurer 4 brings a handful of iterative improvements that make for a winning evolution. The Adventurer 4 is a fully enclosed unit, which helps control the temperature and block drafts. The build area is 220 by 200 by 250 mm, and it has a system for easily swapping out nozzles, all good features to have in a mid-level to high-end printer. Number 5. Creality CR-30. Creality CR-30 3D printer 3D print mill infinite Z-belt printer continuous belt core XY motion upgraded 32-bit silent board dual gear metal extruder cosplay props print farm. Best for small biz or pro cosplayers. A word of warning, the CR-30 is not for the beginners out there. It is a complicated machine, and you will need some 3D printing knowledge to really get the hang of it. It's also a very different beast, and instead of printing on a static-sized build plate, it uses a conveyor belt to create an endless Z-axis. That lets you print very long things or lots of things over and over again. If you are a cosplayer looking to make weapons or large armor pieces, the CR-30 gives you a lot of room to create. I've managed to print Squall's Gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII as well as the Whisper of the Worm from Destiny 2, both were printed in 2 halves and attached together. It's great for small businesses looking to mass-produce small parts, and with just 2 CR-30s you could create a small empire on Etsy or Shopify. Number 6. Revopoint Pop 2. Revopoint Pop 2 3D High Precision Scanner with 0.05mm accuracy flagship package up to 10 frames per second scan speed, microstructured light plus binocular proprietary technology, 2-in-1 versatility. While the software has a pretty steep learning curve, the end result is extremely detailed. I've really enjoyed using the handheld version to scan larger models while the included turntable makes scanning smaller objects a breeze. If you are looking for a professional-grade scanner and can spend some time on the software, the Pop 2 is a great choice. Number 7. SOL Desktop Laser 3D Scanner. SOL 3D Scanner, White Light Desktop Laser 3D Scanner, precise, affordable and user-friendly Generation Auto Scan 0.1mm. Best 3D scanner for easy replicas. Recreate pretty much anything by putting it on this 3D scanner, or a rotating base and built-in camera. Create a 360-degree copy, which is then editable in any 3D program and printable on your 3D printer. Simply scan the object, import the scan into your slicing software for cleanup, and print. The included software alerts you of next steps in the printing process with either sound or texts. Scan quality and print resolution are great, and setup is easy, although you might want to clean up your 3D model a bit in a 3D software app after.